Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Brews and Reviews. It's Knoweldge, and today I'm reviewing Saba's two new tracks, Mrs. Whoever and Something in the Water, and I am sipping on Xingu Black Beer from Brazil. That's a 4.6% dark lager, and it says it's smooth as silk. It definitely tastes smooth as silk, so let's get into this dude and his smooth as silk voice and tracks that he dropped. So I gotta tell you, I've always tried to get into Saba ever since he came out. I knew that it was something that I might dig, and I've listened to his project at various times and just haven't been able to get into it. And I like mellow rap, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of stuff out there that I like Code of the Friend, for example, but I just haven't been able to get into Saba specifically. These two tracks, though, have led me on the path where I'm very excited about his new album. This is his first major release since 2018, so he's long overdue for his fans. Mrs. Whoever, you can tell from the beginning that this track is gonna be super smooth with some light acoustic guitar strumming on the instrumental and some overdubbed female vocal samples of a female humming that just sounds really beautiful put together. Saba comes in almost too fast for the beat, but displays varying cadences and speeds throughout the entire track. Conceptually, you can definitely hear the Love Below influences, and he even references that album a little bit later in the lyrics. But you can tell that he was highly influenced by 3 Stacks and what he did on that particular album, as he calls out the track Roses from the Love Below. Lyrically, he's talking shit in the smoothest and nicest way possible. In his style that's more singing than rapping, he says, "You hate me, then you hating on yourself." The chorus is really catchy, but low-key at the same time. And you can tell that the dude really knows how to structure a song and really knows how to make a chorus work. He did produce this track himself, and you can tell that he really knows his perfect BPMs and perfect tones, and it makes his voice just become part of the beat. It gets enmeshed in it, which is a gift and a curse in a way, because it's really beautiful if you're really listening, but almost indistinguishable from other background songs if you're not. And that makes it really fitting that the video features him with a Walkman and headphones on, because that's really the way that this song should be experienced, and that's how it will be appreciated, rather than blasting it over live speakers, because this is not a hype song. The lyrics are not as important as the rhythm and tone that he's saying them within his own track. Which brings us to Something in the Water, featuring Denzel Curry. And the beat is a little more hype on this. Of course, they had to turn it up for Zell, but it's still not as wild as some of the things that we've heard this dude flow over. And I think this beat is actually the perfect average of somebody mellow like Saba to fit his style, and somebody that's just so wild like Zell when he rhymes. Saba's chorus, it's clear he's talking about this shadiness of the record industry, and this is something that's been talked about for a long time, all the way back to at least A Tribe Called Quest and their lyrics about record companies cheating people, to the most recent rants by Kanye on Twitter. It makes this verse very timely based on what Kanye did, and it makes you think that if one of the best-selling artists of our time, one of the top-selling artists in Kanye West, is getting cheated, what's happening to the lesser-known artists, and how are they even making money in this industry rather than making money for other people and record executives? And him talking about the shadiness of the record industry is even more prevalent in his verse, where he says, "Contract, contact bullshit make you realize you've been shorted, yeah. I just set a target, I need $1 million in my wallet, yeah. Something's in the water, something's in the way, Nirvana." So he's out there making other people money. He's doing his numbers, but not getting the money himself. Something's in the way. Nice call out also to another very influential band, Nirvana, and their song Something in the Way. And then comes the guest artist, Denzel Curry, for verse 2, and he's one of my top 5 flows of 2020 so far for some of his work that he did on Unlocked. But on this one, he comes in so low key. We haven't necessarily heard him like this recently, but he's matching the energy of the artist that he's working with. And to me, this really shows his versatility and his skill to be able to come in so mellow when we know how hype this MC can get. Also, he clearly outrhymes Saba with lines like, "Bottle water when I rap, grew up never drinking from the tap. I was so sick of these airports till COVID hit the map. Now we're too sleep at this point, we even tired of taking naps. I lost close friends to a drug binge in hopes I can bring them back." This is braggadocious, timely, and makes you think, all within 4 lines. From talking about being premium when he raps like a bottle of water versus a tap, to not liking traveling and getting tired of it until he couldn't do it anymore and couldn't hit his livelihood whenever the COVID crisis hit. Great guest spot from a great rapper. These 2 tracks are a nice teaser for an album that's hopefully coming sooner rather than later. And you would think with the rollout that he did, putting out a music video and posting a lot on social media, that there's something coming really soon for a big project. And I would like to hear that. I look forward to going into Saba's mellow style to close out this year. That's something that can just make us chill at the end of this very chaotic year. But until then, if you need to mellow out, check out these 2 tracks. Thank you for watching my review of Saba's new tracks. If you liked this, go ahead and hit like now and hit me up in the comments. If you didn't like it, also let me know why in the comments. You can subscribe to my channel. The link is popping up right now. And there's also some other videos that you can check out that are popping up on the other side. I drop hip hop and hops related content consistently. So until I see you next time, keep buzzing.